Good morning from Sacred Space at Titania's Realm. It's 10:24 a.m. on the 22nd of May 2024. It started off being quite a pleasant morning, sunshiny, but it's gone all murky now. And I got woken up by the dreadful sounds of tree loppers, who I'm very annoyed about because I'm sure they started before it was legal, around 7ish. I'm just so annoyed, but I guess they've got to do their job, am I right? I'm just watching them cast down a huge branch from a gum tree. And now we've got the garbage collector going past. It's all chaos. It's all chaos and frenzy at Sacred Space this morning. But anyway, yes, my Charlie, they've chopped off so much of that tree. It makes me wonder if they're gonna completely remove it, because there's about half of it's already gone. Oh well, I guess it's none of my business. But I'm always sad when I see trees get butchered and cut down, and it is a massive gum tree though, so maybe the owners are scared that it'll fall on their house, but it's a perfectly healthy looking tree. But oh well. So I'm grieving for a tree. That's what I do. I'm a shaman. I grieve. I like other things in nature better than I like most people. Isn't that true, Charlie? Well, if you knew what I knew about people, you wouldn't like them either, Charlie. She's got grape all over her beak, and she's about to put it in my mouth, I think. It's a bit gross, Charlie. Hello. The humans are killing the trees again, Charlie. What did the birdies say about that? It's an outrage, isn't it? Oh, just saw lorikeet fly into it looking all distressed. They've probably got nests in there too. God, I hate humans. But anyway, here I am presenting my videos to my fellow humans on planet Earth. So today is going to be a kind of an upset day for me, I can tell. Anyway, I just wanted to stand up and show you. I got given 3 massive big rubbish bags of lovely clothes yesterday from my friend's neighbour Annette, and I saw this little black dress. It's kind of it's like a knit dress, and I rather liked it, so I thought I'll wear it today. I will wear it today. It's always nice to have new second-hand clothes gifted to you by your beautiful friends. So thank you, Lynn, and thank you, Annette. I've got so many clothes now. I've got so many choices. There's no excuse to say I don't feel like getting dressed on any given day. I've got lots of lovely things to wear. Some of the things were a bit too big, so I'm going to go through them and try things on and make real stern decisions of what actually I wish to keep and what I actually need, and give the rest back to get distributed to charity, because there's no sense keeping things you're not going to actually wear, and or that don't fit properly or you look frumpy in. But yeah, I think this one's rather nice. I even put some nice jewellery on for added flair and added colour. So anyway, let us begin with today's musings of even date. It's not a lot today, I don't think. It's just kind of mundane stuff. But anyway, it's my practice now to do my videos for you. So my journal entries and my little musings and my little commentaries on my journal entries, or my little segues that can be quite amusing. So off we go. Today's 22nd of May journal is titled Beauty Amidst the Chaos. Where are you going, Charlie? Can't go play with that printer. No, Mummy's printer. And the most beautiful thing of all, who's now in Valhalla, is Beauregard and Charlie. Can you see it? Just see the top of her head. Playing amongst my German zygote cactus. It's called German Princess, I mean. So it's very, very sweet. It's one of my favourite photos of the two of them, actually. Yes, it's Bobo and Charlie. Bobo and Charlie playing in the zygote cactus. That was back in 2017, Charlie. On this day, 7 years ago. I just had to think about that. 7 years. It's a long time ago. It's a long time ago, Charlie. You were still a youngish bird then. Mummy was still a youngish bird then. Well, not really, but kind of, sort of. 7 years is... That's a whole sloughing off of old skin once every 7 years, isn't it? Creating new cells and regenerating. What have we regenerated from, Charlie? She says, Mama, you did a lot of regenerating. Even came back from the very jaws of death a couple of times. Yes, I did. Your mother's a magical creature. Don't ask me how I do it. You can blame it on the gods or my angels, because I didn't do it by myself, that's for sure. Could I do it again? Probably not, so we won't be testing the fates. My neighbour across the road, the ones that are having all their trees cut down, their little boy's just got bright Titian red hair. He's about 4. He's the cutest little thing. But they don't like me, those people. They don't acknowledge me. I just turn their nose up. So that's all right. I don't care. Do what you want. Do whatever you want, whatever. Just don't be overtly vicious. If you hate me, stay in your corner of the world and hate me lasciviously from your little spot. And I'll just keep moving on, living my best life, if for no other reason than to spite them. But yeah, they're really massacring their trees, so I should be hating on them right now, but I don't, because people have to look after their property, I suppose, protect their assets at great expense of Mother Nature. Hey Charlie, it's an outrage, she says. It's an outrage, Mama T. I know. 22nd of May 2023. It's quite interesting watching that kind of platform on that crane going high up into the tree. Anyway, I mustn't obsess over it. I'm just annoyed they woke me up so early this morning, but Arbeiten, workers, the workers have to work. Where was I? 2023. A beautiful day. I spent it washing down all the dust in my bedroom, which I have to do my dusting and polishing again. It's absolutely filthy, my house. The floors get mopped and vacuumed and the bathroom gets cleaned, but they don't do any other job. So, and I really need to do the dusting with myself because I've got so much, beautiful porcelain and crystal and, it's just a big job to do it all. I'm an overwhelmed just thinking about it. But it does need doing. It's time. The time has come, the Wara said, to clean house properly. Anyway, I spent it washing down all the dust in my bedroom, then stripped my bed and washed the bed linen. I put the electric blanket back on my bed. The nights are quite cool now. Then I walked Charlie and Beauregard. We visited Rosie the Labrador, who was, as usual, ecstatic to have our company. Oh, she's a lovely little soul. She really is. I haven't been to visit her for about just over a week or so. I'll have to go down there and visit her again. Then when we got home, I put a roast chicken with potatoes and a ton of apricots. Oh, that should say tin of apricots. Oh, dear goddess. Two, you have to laugh, 2 carrots and a parsnip. I don't know why I threw a parsnip in. I hate parsnips, but anyway. And a frozen banana into the oven to roast. While that was cooking, I got stuck into soldering my opal bezel, soldering on prongs. It failed miserably, but intrepidly, I went right back in, and the second time, success. 3 more prongs to solder on. Be still, my heart. But I know I can do it if I am patient and persevere. Oh dear goddess, it wasn't easy to do that, but you know, it's kind of my first or second attempt at soldering on prongs. Like, I was quite brave actually, trying all these new things. I sat down to a delicious dinner, froze down half of it, and kept a quarter chicken in the fridge for tomorrow night's dinner. Life is good. I managed to solder 2 prongs, 2 more to go. I had trouble with the third one. I worked hard on it, but it kept failing. It's odd how you'll just get one that is a problem child. I don't know why that is. It's just odd. Obviously I didn't have enough heat in the gas output, or I don't know. I think I ended up remaking it a couple of times too. Anyway, then I got an upset stomach, probably from the stress. I took a bath, sat and watched TV. Time to rest. 22nd of May 2021. This was early in my making things from flatware and learning silversmithing journey. Quite proud of that. It hasn't sold either, but I'm quite proud of it. I should actually just wear it myself. Then I made these out of, these were made from my mother's drinks tray that I pulled apart and turned into other things because it was broken, so made some earrings out of it. They didn't sell either. Sometimes I wonder if I really am just wasting my time, but we'll see how I go at the markets on 9th of June. Give it another try, you know. Can't lose by keeping on trying. Well, you can lose quite a bit, but if you don't keep trying, you've already lost. I've already lost so much in life, darlings. Anyway, sometimes, just sometimes, I win. I win by keeping on trying. How's that for the power of positivity, my darlings? That started out as a sarcastic smile. Again, I very quickly transmogrified it into a optimistic one. One must be optimistic. I cut up some copper pipe and made this. Engraved or scratched a little heart into it. Oh, my neck's very sore today and I haven't done any moshing. Haven't done any moshing at all. So, yeah, but rickety, crackling rose. Ah, well. 22nd of May 2020. Busy but happy day. I have been Tetrising my clutter of collections for 3 days. In the afternoon, I had a lovely visit with Margot, Evie, who was 4, not 6, as I had thought, and little Susie, who was 3. We had a wonderful time. I'm yet to make her or get her something for her birthday, which was on the 11th of May. I asked her to send me a photo face on because I've got an idea. I want to get a picture made for her through my friend Jared, but she didn't reply, so I don't know what's going on there. Probably just busy. Evie made me 2 pictures to take home. She insisted on it. I am thoroughly spoiled by my tiny artist friends, and I've got the pictures up on my dining area, you know, my tiny kitchen and dining area. Got them up on the wall. I always cherish little pictures that the children in the neighbourhood make for me, because my stuff, my output when I was a little girl was never cherished by my mother. God, she was an arsehole. But anyway, I used to take my stories that I wrote and my little paintings that I did, or drawings, to my friend Mrs. June Robertson, and she was so sweet. She always praised me and really, you know, like legitimately was always proud and happy of whatever, you know, art or writings I did. And without her, I don't think I would have survived my childhood, quite frankly. I was just so diminished and abused and invalidated. It was just beyond awful. I think sometimes that's probably where my blocks with financial thriving and success comes from, all that long-term abuse programmed into my brain. So I'm constantly fighting against it, saying I'm worthy and I'm beautiful and I'm successful, and yet I consistently come up against wall upon wall upon wall that I have to either climb over, punch through, or skirt around, and I just get tired. I just get tired of the constant struggle. But anyway, that's why I'm always very, very supportive and motivating and encouraging of all my friends who are artists or musicians or creatives, because beautiful things come from, you know, the depths of your soul, and it needs to be loved and nurtured and fostered and encouraged. Otherwise, that person just shuts completely down and gives up, and everything just becomes a eternal desert, you know. It's not good. Yes, I think they are going to take down that whole tree, tied a guide rope to another chopped off palm tree, and it's a bit odd. No, they've tied a rope to it and then they're going down. Oh well, not my monkey, not my circus. She's about to poo on the laptop. Ah, yes, she did indeed poo on the laptop. Oh my goodness, Charlie, it's everywhere, man. Look at you. Kookaburra was here again in the garden this morning, Charlie. I took another photo of him. He's a beautiful bird. Socks is very contented. He has been in a strange mood, sulking outside for 3 days while I reorganised my space. Cats don't like it when you change your room around or your house around. They don't like, you know, they're creatures of habit, like all beings really, and they don't like change much. I came home from Margot's place in the freezing cold and dark and called Socks as he avoided the little girls by hiding somewhere. I freaked out that he might have gone AWOL. So I came inside to cook my dinner, and he arrived at the back door halfway through my cooking. I ate my meal, then dragged Socks physically out of his boudoir as I put the heater on in the lounge. Reverse cycle heaven. No clunky old oil heaters in the lounge anymore. Socks usually has a very quick cuddle, then repairs back to his boudoir, it's my spare room, was his room, his boudoir. But he is enjoying the extra attention and the warmth. He really is a sweetheart, knows his own mind. Yes, he did. Look at him. You kind of have to laugh. As good as he is back, as if to say, I hate having my photo taken, Mama T. I hate having my photo taken. There's the other one. Charlie, what are you doing? She's a very happy birdie. 22nd of May 2019, 1:11 p.m. on the 22nd of May, smiley face. My friend Kellyanne wrote question marks. She's not of the mystical mindset usually. She's a scientific rationalist or a rational scientist. Rational materialist, scientist. Anyway, since she's known me, she's come a little bit more spiritual, but she's I haven't heard from her in months actually. I hope she's okay. We used to communicate on Facebook, almost daily. So I'm a bit worried about her, but I have put out messages to her on Facebook and no response, so maybe she's not on Facebook anymore. Anyway, I replied to her question marks, synchronicities, 11:11, 1:11, 22, 2:22, signs our angels are with us or a shift in consciousness in our lives. I pay attention to these kinds of signs. They don't always mean anything really, but I just sort of take notice. When you are attuned to the universe, you notice these repetitive patterns, which are often fascinating. 1:11, 2:11, 4:11, 5:11, 6:11. The synchronicities are falling thick and fast. 11s is all weak. Another shift in my personal life again. Phew, all good. Riding the cosmic wave, soon to be splashing in actual waves. Sighs, happiness. I saw my doctor. I told him about the stalking by the ex-friend on Friday. He says we need to maintain firm boundaries and monitor and document everything, and if it happens again, I will have to report to the police. I hope that will not be necessary, as the police are easily manipulated by sociopaths, but my doctor says to tell them to call him so he can explain the situation. So yeah, I have zero trust in the police, who always demonized me for standing up for myself and were the willing henchmen of Buck and my narcopath mother with their salacious lies. But this ex-woman friend knows that is a huge trauma button to push, as she instigated that last time. So I will not be playing to her sick tune. Really was fucking sick too, by the way. The only way to win the game of a psychopath, narcopath, sociopath is not to play. Firm boundaries indeed. In fact, zero contact. 0, 0 contact. You keep people like that in your life at your own personal risk to your life, your sanity, and even, your safety. It's life-threatening. They really are that disturbed and distorted and debauched. That was a weird bumping noise, wasn't it? Must be the tree loppers. I shall continue in my daily expression of freedom and happiness and keep myself, my core family and pets and sacred space safe. Wow. They've all died one by one. It's just me and the bird left. 7:11, 8:11. So I was still seeing every hour on the hour, the number 11. It was a bit bizarre, people. Netflix is not working even though I unplugged my modem and fetch box 4 times. Optus won't answer the phone. Stan is down too, but it's back. I will watch The Spanish Princess, episode 3. Julie wrote, people up here complaining too. And I wrote, wow, oh, it's not just me then. Oh, that's okay then. I always think it's my fault when technology goes bad, lol. She said, nah, there's an issue somewhere. I got on, but I'm with iNet. Kellyanne wrote, same. Bet they will charge me as quickly as normal in spite of the disrupted service. Well, they always charge you. They've just put the price up again, Netflix. I'm thinking about just giving up on them and Prime and buying one of those, what are they called? Google Chromecast or something. Get rid of my Fetch TV. And why am I paying all this money for shitty service? And them constantly putting the price up. It's horseshit is what it is. It really is horseshit. I guess I'd only save a few dollars a month, but those few dollars are better off in my kick than in theirs. Oh, I see. They're chopping down the other palm tree as well. My goodness. Oh, well. Here I posted a YouTube something in Russian, obviously. 23 Evil Elves, 2005, Zlidny, EN and ES and RU with subtitles. Must have been something about fairies because I often watch things about fairies and other paranormal entities. Here I wrote, cute, Hilda Ahrens, my daughter's grandmother, well, my former mother-in-law, was born in Belarus but lived in Poland from the age of 2 weeks old after her father, a German Jew, died of typhus. She identified as a Polish Jew as she was raised there. She told me mystical stories of a miraculous healing from a tzaddik, a Hasidic rabbi, who saved her half-brother as a child. The old country where magic and superstition and miracles were a regular occurrence. Well, magic and miracles happen here in Australia too, but I guess you have to know about the dreaming and the ancient Aboriginal lore, and most white people have got no freaking clue. But yes, Makom, there are gateways to holiness everywhere right across this earth. Makom means God was in this place, but I did not know it. You can be taken by surprise, witness the most unusual events and or even participate in it, not realizing that you're part of a miracle. It is really that beautiful and poignant at times, but other times it can be a bit confronting and a little bit frightening too. Have to know what you're dealing with in any given time, and be humble and be gracious and courteous. Sometimes we truly are entertaining angels without knowing it, by the way. 22nd of May 2018. Here's a rather lovely photo of me. Oh, Charlie. So many poopykins. That ass never stops, does it, Charlie? Anyway, it's a lovely photo. I'm wearing there's a necklace that my mother owned actually, with little Egyptian type iconography on it. It's very pretty. Done in enamelling. I love that necklace. And I must have just got my hair done because I've got that cheesy grin I get and I feel beautiful and glamorous for a day. It's like, it's so unusual. But anyway, never mind. Here's another glamour shot. Someone else smiling happily at his mama. There you go, Beauregard. There's our bye-bye, Charlie. There's our Charlie. She's looking for Bobo. He's in heaven, Charlie. He's in heaven. Wherever good doggies go. What are you doing? Trying to turn the phone off? Don't mess with my phone while I'm videoing, Charlie. You will not be popular. 22nd of May 2017. I took Beauregard to the vet this morning to have his stitches out. They said they could not get the ones on his legs out as they were too close to the skin, and told me that his sutures where he had his nuts chopped off would dissolve as well as the ones on his legs. What? Why did I have to bring him in if they were dissolving stitches? Nuts. I think they just found him too aggressive. I got advice about the burn on his back. I need to cut fur off the site, wash it well twice a day, then put aloe vera on it. Poor Bobo has been in the wars. I am still crook too, with bronchitis and a bad back. Off to the dentist at 1:30 p.m. to have root canal work completed, which ironically I still get sensations of pain in. Not cool. It was bad. I had like three constant years of constant chronic tooth pain, and especially 3 consecutive summers. It was agonizing, it was hell, and it was kind of negligence of the dental hospital, who hadn't bothered to check properly for a cavity that was just under the gum line. So, you know, you go to professionals and they can't do their job. Nothing grinds my gears more than having to put my trust in a professional, a health professional in particular, who's either too lazy or too inadequate to do their job properly. Caused me years and years and years of writhing agony. I mean, I'm lucky I didn't get bloody sepsis, quite frankly. I could have died, but I didn't. I'm here whining about it. No, but it really was beyond awful. It really, really was. Anyway, I write, anyway, it's a beautiful day and we are surviving as usual, even though I've lost quite a few fucking teeth I didn't need to lose because of their negligence. But anyway, yes, Charlie, you don't have to worry about teeth, Charlie. You're very fortunate in that regard. Here I posted another photo of Charlie in amongst the zygo cactus. Can you see it, or is it just all reflection? Oh no, there she is. There she is. There's the real thing. There's the image of the real thing. Sweetness in our garden. Thank God I have a lovely garden that I, mind you, put a lot of work co-creating, because that's my what's the word? Retreat, my sanctuary, my Zen zone away from the craziness out in the real world. All I've got to listen to all day is the horrible grinding of trees being slaughtered. Awful. Here's that photo again of Charlie with Beauregard, and that was a happy day, wasn't it, Charlie? We've had some happy days. We really have had some wonderful days together, you and me, baby. Forget about the humans. The humans. There's some lovely humans out in the world. Kisses to you, and let's just slough off the rest. By the gods. Tail. Here's a photo of my beautiful orchids with a dahlia from my garden. Very lovely. I know. The dahlia didn't come back though, so that was sad because it was a lovely dahlia. Mama has to plant some more lovely dahlias, Charlie. They're expensive bulbs to buy though, by the gods. I think I paid about $9 or $10 each for them. It's like cray-cray. When you're a gardener, you're constantly broke, man. Well, I'm constantly broke anyway, let's be real here. But when you're a gardener, it's like, I used to love to buy lovely things and then wait for it to bloom and take photos of it, and made me feel successful and happy. Here I write, still this is 2000, was this 2019, did I say? I've lost it, I've lost my plot. 2017, so 7 years ago. Well, that was another ordeal. The dentist is going to leave the tooth with just a dressing until we find the source of the pain. Everything clear on X-ray. She pushed the wire cleaners right up to the end of one root. Another one stopped halfway, but merges with the first one. Grr. I have another appointment on the 17th of July, heading home after dropping into Aldi for a few supplies. My back is killing me. We put dentist aprons under my back while she worked on my tooth, but it is still painful. I'll be glad to get home and lie down with my beau and the cats and Charlie, the cheeky rainbow body. My cousin replied, "Poor you, cuz. I hate dentists with a vengeance. Hope you're laxing with your furry friends now." Smiley face. It was really quite sweet. I replied, "I'm lying on the couch with my beau, resting my back and psychedelic dreaming while watching a foreign language show in Russian called Sniffer." It's quite good, that show, actually. May 22nd, 2016. I need to go out and get out of this house. I can't stand the sound of all the grinding and torturing of the trees. Dear Goddess. Where was I? 2016. 4:43 a.m. in my bath, soaking in milk powder and Epsom salts as my feet are in so much pain and my legs ache and blah blah, the dancing queen crone person. I say, who was that marvellous woman? I say, what? Has completed 2 nights of epic dancing, which is the first time in several months, but helps to alleviate my other heartache suffering. I have shook, shimmied, stomped and shuffled that beast of burden into the bowels of Mordor, with a little bit of help from my friends. I must say, we are fabulous, darlings. Now it will be a week of recovery, but it has been worth it. My angels have my back. Faith, hope, and charity, laughter, dancing, and joy. Enough love to implode another universe somewhere from a tiny mustard seed. Happiness. Can't hold it for long, so must enjoy it while it is visiting. It seems to visit more often these days, when it leaves the world as devastatingly bleak. But I know how to sneak it in behind the wizard's curtains. Only smoke and mirrors, baby, but the laughter, albeit maniacal, is sublime. As I always said, she who laughs last laughs best and longest. Feeling exhausted, but glad I had a great week last week. One of the nicest weeks I have had. Only one major disappointment yesterday, and that was my fault for contacting my beloved, who is clearly not into me. Blech. Oh well, the angel's story had to be shared. I am still processing running into that amazing tattooed man and his wife, the tree of life. Pity I hang between the Sephirot, or I might have had success, happiness, and a true love partner in my life by now. Oh well. Destiny. Someone upstairs wants me single until I die. I have to trust it is for my highest good. I just wish God would shut my heart down so I can stop loving men who actually only tease and or disrespect me, or are commitment phobes, abusers, or just plain weak and inadequate. I have been choosing partners like this since I was a teenager. I will pray for my heart to just close off around men who play me false. Good plan, Tanya Aarons. Being a healer makes this fucking hard for me, but I deserve happiness and true love too. Maybe next life, 7 years ago, and boy, do I deserve true love and happiness now, in the eternal now. I'm tired of waiting, people. It's been a long time, a long time, and I even did shut my heart down for a very long time too. No one had any hope of getting near me for quite some years because I shut everything, including my sexuality, down. Well, I've still got my sexuality pretty well locked down. It's starting to flicker a bit and get mischievous again, but it's still pretty much locked right down, waiting for the man who truly, deeply loves me and won't waste my time, my heart, my energy, my soul, my sexuality ever again, like the other fucking idiot from 10 years ago. Oh, that was awful. But he wasn't the only vicious fucking little psychosexual little sadist, so it was just the straw that broke the camel's back, darlings. And this camel's back, it's very, very hard to break. So, but anyway, I'm better now. I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm alive against all the odds. I'm guided and protected by my gods and my angels, my Holy One in all manifestations. And as my friend Adam from the casino used to often remind me, no one fucks with the Tanya. So I just keep living my best life and dancing wildly and joyously and remaining carefree as much as possible, and in the right appointed time chosen by the gods, the right man will show his true heartfelt intentions towards me, and we'll begin a loving partnership. Could happen. Could happen. The tree lopper's just throwing down huge branches now. Oh well, just gave me a fright for a minute there. So I say here in 2017, maybe next life, and I often think maybe I'll be denied love in this life and it won't happen till I transition into the light. But I have a funny feeling, based on, the changes that I've seen carefully unfurling around me in the last 12 months or so, 2 years even. I have a feeling that, no, I might be blessed with a loving partnership at long last. But I don't really dare get my hopes up too much in case I get literally and figuratively kicked in the face again. I just can't take any more heartache. I really can't. It's why I'm so bloody difficult to pin down. It's just chucking huge branches down. Like that could hit a car or something. I guess they've reached the level of not giving a fuck now. Oh my goodness. It's quite astonishing. Later on that day, I wrote, or earlier that day perhaps, the universe provides. I popped into Woolworths. Oh, it's just flicked off somewhere. Charlie, did you do that? 11:11 a.m. Make a wish, people. You know what I wish for. What do you want, Tanya? You know exactly what I want, baby. Quote, unquote. Oh my goodness. Well, that person's not available. Why has my laptop done this weird thing where I can't get back to where we were, navigate to where we were? Just keeps flicking back. That's odd. Very odd. Charlie's not on the keyboard. It's up here. I don't know what's going on, Charlie. Panic, panic, panic. Halfway through a flaming video and my laptop does weird things. Far out. What can I do? Reload. We're having trouble finding that site. Oh, for the love of God. So that's what happened. So vocal media is down. Well, I can't do anything about that. That's most inconvenient. Most inconvenient, Charlie. Let's try again. No, they're definitely down and out. No, it's me. It's me that's offline. All right. Bear with me. I'll just restart. We will restart and everything will be okay. And if that doesn't work, I'll quit. I will quit for the day. But let's just see what we can see. Do you want to have a look at the tree loppers? There they go. You see it? It's like just a bit bizarre, isn't it? Things that happen at certain space in my neighbourhood. Right, here we go. Where are you going, Missy? Who are you looking at? Yes. Is you a pretty bird? What are you going to tell the people? What news from the birdie worlds? I need to do something today. Well, I actually need to do my dusting. I'm just running away from all my responsibilities. But I feel like doing something today. But I went out in the afternoon to visit Lynn yesterday, and I brought her present. She was so thrilled and delighted with it. So I was really happy about that. And yeah, and then she gave me all bags and bags of wonderful clothes. And right, are we back online? Battery's low. It's always something in it. Always bloody something. Right, here we go. You can deal with that though. It's bloody died. It's gone kaput. Just shut down. Shit. There we go. Let's try again. This is why I can't succeed, people. Everything always goes wrong. Always. No, that's negative programming. But every fucking time. I mean, seriously. I'm going to navigate to the page, and sometimes it won't let me do that. Yeah, it's being a bastard again. Come on. No. It's this computer. I swear to God, it has a gin in it. It was working fine before, and now it won't do anything. But we're back on the internet, so it should be working. I know what I'll do. I know what to do. I will. Charlie, your mother's struggling. She always struggles. I was a Boadicea in a former lifetime, I'm certain of it. Boadicea. No, it won't do it. It won't. It just flicks out. Right, what else can I try? I've already restarted. Try reloading. Try that. Error loading stories. So maybe it is a vocal media problem. But no, I'm online, so it's not me. It's not me, it's them. Sometimes it's them and not me. Something went wrong, help us improve. All right, well now we know they're down, they have gone down. So I can't continue today's readings of even date because I can't read it off my laptop. So I guess thus concludes today's readings of even date. Have you enjoyed watching me go quietly crazy trying to work this out? Oh dear goddess. Anyway, I don't think there was any particular great writing in today's memories, so you're not missing much, people, today. And I'm quite tired from all that effort now. My eyes are burning. I'm so exhausted. Oh, I'm so exhausted. Charlie, we need to go out somewhere, Charlie. Mama needs to run amok. Mama needs to express her freedom. Mama needs to run wild with her hair in the wind, joyously, triumphantly, gleefully. Yep, they're out. They are out. It's gone down. All right. Some idiots probably hacked them again. They're having a lot of trouble lately with hackers. So, on that note, I bid you goodbye, and yes, I shall hopefully come back tomorrow with another journal entry reading. And life is beautiful, people. Never ever let the bastards grind you down. They can put that on my gravestone, but I won't have a gravestone, but my epitaph. Bye for now.